Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back after the weekend. Hope you had a great time during your weekend. For those of you who were on the field trip, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time out at Dillon Beach. For those who couldn't make it, sorry about that. Maybe we'll catch you next time. Congratulations again to Mrs. Buckner and her distance learning students for winning the sand sculpture, sandcastle competition. Tremendous job by everyone. Definitely some unique patterns and some unique ideas out there. But again, big props and big shout out to Mrs. Buckner for winning. I'd like to commend all of you guys, both Fairfield students and Atonement students. Much better job staying away from the water this year. Some of you did get wet, but we didn't have to rush out and pull anybody in. So that is a win-win for all of us. But being that we took last week off from memory verses, we're going to get back into it this week. And if you guys remember, we are working on the characteristics of a Christian. So this week we're going to go into contentment and being happy and satisfied with the things we have. And that's the focus of our memory verse. So our memory verse this week is coming from the New Testament. It's in the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verses 11 through 13. And they go like this. They say, "Not that I was ever in need, for I have learned how to be content with whatever I have. I know how to live on almost nothing or with everything. I have learned the secret of living in every situation, whether it is with a full stomach or empty, with plenty or little, for I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength." And as I was reading through this verse and trying to get ready to do this, I just thought to myself, wow, this is a very important life lesson to learn, not only just in our Christian walk, but just in our daily, everyday lives. I have to imagine that we have all come across those people who are always complaining about the things that they don't have or the things that they want. And then when we take a step back and we look at them, we start thinking to ourselves, wow, person, you have a lot of things that a lot of other people would love to have. You know, some people complain about the size of their house, and then you realize that, wow, hey, you have a house that has lights and heat and water and running water and all those things. Some of you guys have gone down to on the mission trip down to Baja, and you know that there are some people who are going to be extremely satisfied with that 400 square feet, you know, very bare bones, very minimum things, and yet we have people who are complaining about their house here isn't big enough. Or we have those people who, you've got classmates who say something like, man, and this phone is so whack right now, I need a new phone because I can't get on the internet and I can't, go play Pokemon or whatever it is we need. I need a smartphone. And you think to yourself, wow, you have a phone that works, it rings, you can answer, you can pick it up, you can take a few pictures here and there. So this verse is telling us, let's be content for the things we have. Now, this is the Apostle Paul talking. He's talking to the book at Philippi, and he's telling them, he said, not that I was ever in need. So even when we may think we don't have everything or we don't have the things we need, if we can take a step back, we realize that we've got everything that we need. We've got our health. We've got access to, we look at here living in America. For the most part, most of us have access to clean water, to electricity, to food, to clothing, to, a ride to and from school and a ride to and from the mall or to and from practice. Whereas, there are a lot of people in a lot of different situations who don't have those things. So for us to be content is part of our Christian walk. And then we see Paul is saying, not that I ever wanted for anything. He says, I'm happy. I've learned how to live with a lot or a little bit. And so that's a good challenge to us. And that's a good reminder to us. Let's be happy with the things that we have. Let's take a step back from our situation when we're feeling ungrateful, when we're feeling like we need something else. Why don't we just try to take a step back? Let's look at the things we have, and we may realize, wow, I already have these things. And I'll let you in a little secret. Sometimes God will actually hold back some of these things to test whether or not we are content with the things that He's already given us. Sometimes God will try us out just to make sure that we stay appreciative and to make sure that we stay focused on Him before He blesses us even more. So if you find yourself wanting or desiring some things, take a step back, take a look at what you already have, and then let's give God the thanks for those things that we have. And it's okay to want some things or to have some desires, but those desires are not supposed to take place of God. And that's what this verse is reminding us, is that we are to be content, and that if we are content with the things we have and we are content in the Lord, then the Lord will continue to provide for us, he'll continue to protect us, and he'll continue to watch over us. So that's our verse for this week. Hey, let's go have an awesome week. Welcome back to school. Welcome back to our regular routine. Have an awesome day. And you guys, there's a little secret tonight. I'm a Skins fan. I'm from Washington, D.C. Mr. Fortney's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So I'm not trying to start nothing, Mr. Fortney, but I'm just saying hopefully tomorrow one of us is going to be content in the score. And I'm just hoping that it's me. With that being said, you guys go have a great day and a great week. And until next time, God bless.